Public distribution system, its objectives and achievements. Public distribution system or PDS. The public distribution system is an essential component of government's food management policy. Central and state governments go hand in hand to make this system successful. Different food grains are harvested in different parts of the country. Central government collects and distributes these food grains to state governments. State governments then shoulder the responsibility of distribution of food grains to the public. They distribute it at subsidized rates. The major items covered under public distribution system are rice, wheat, sugar, kerosene, cloth and edible oils. Public distribution system covers entire population of the country. Public distribution system enable households to buy from fair price shops by issuing ration cards. It distributes commodities worth more than 30,000 crore rupees annually to 16 crore families. A quick look at the statistics. It is thus very clearly evident that one malnourished person is from India among every 4 malnourished persons. Considering this situation, the public distribution system was introduced by government with certain objectives. Let us get familiar with those objectives. Objectives of public distribution system. The government started public distribution system to achieve 2 objectives. First, to provide essential consumer goods at cheap and subsidized prices. And second, to maintain the minimum nutritional status of the population. Essential goods may not be produced everywhere. Thus, it is necessary that these goods must be transported from the place of production to the place of requirement. Transportation involves costs and therefore price of the goods increases as the distance increases. Prices are also affected by demand. Public distribution system provides these goods to public at subsidized rates from government fair price shops. Government bears a portion from the costs involved. There are so many malnourished and hungry people in India. They are malnourished because they do not get enough food to keep themselves healthy. Due to lack of nutrition, they easily become the victims of various diseases. Let us take a quick look at the progress of public distribution system. Progress of public distribution system. The number of fair price shops tremendously increased during 1960 to 2002 from 0.47 lakhs to 4.74 lakhs. The sales from public distribution system were highest in 1991 to 1992 at 19 million tons. They have declined in recent years. The offtake of rice and wheat declined from 87% to 46% during 1991 to 1992 and 2000 to 2001. It has been found that there is a gap between allocation and offtake from public distribution system. The reason behind this gap is the reducing difference between open market price and price in fair price shops. This price difference was at 47% in January 1991, which came down to only 8% in February 1994. PDS prices of wheat and rice were revised 4 times between 1990 and 1994. Let us now understand the targeted distribution system. Targeted distribution system. Government introduced dual pricing system in 1997. PDS prices for below poverty line families were 50% of open market prices, and PDS prices for above poverty line families were kept very close to open market prices. The dual pricing system effected in a reduction of purchases from fair price shops, as there was no incentive for the people to buy from these shops. The stock of food grains piled up with the government. To combat this situation, government reduced the prices in July 2001 up to 30% for families above poverty line as a solution for this problem. Public Distribution System or PDS is an Indian food security system established by the Government of India under Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, and managed jointly with state governments in India. It distributes subsidized food and non-food items to India's poor. Major commodities distributed include staple food grains such as wheat, rice, sugar and kerosene through a network of public distribution shops or PDS established in several states across the country. Food Corporation of India, a government-owned corporation, procures, maintains and issues food grains to the state. Distribution of food grains to poor people throughout the country is managed by state governments. In terms of both coverage and public expenditure, it is considered to be the most important food security network. However, the food grains supplied by the ration shops are not enough to meet the consumption needs of the poor or are of inferior quality.